Coach, you guys are getting ready to host the 4A state championships there at Paradise Valley Country Club in Casper. First of all, talk a little bit about the course there at Paradise Valley and what it kind of presents for these runners in Class 4A.
It's a fast course that's pretty spectator-friendly. I know a lot of really nice times run on it before. So I think it's going to be an ideal setting for our 4A state championships.
Does it still present some challenges for some of the top kids in the state?
It does. It's mostly flat. There is a hill that comes right around the middle. They kind of come up by the clubhouse, and then they run back down from there. It starts on one side of the golf course, and then it finishes on the other. So unlike a lot of other courses, it doesn't really loop back over itself very much. So I don't know. I think that actually ends up being kind of a nice way to run because it's not a lot of sharp corners. Everything's very fluid and smooth because it's got the luxury of a lot of space.
Talk a little bit about 4A right now. Obviously, your girls going for a three-peat. What are your prospects, and what does 4A girls kind of look like right now from your perspective?
Well, Jackson certainly is pretty tough. They always are, and Cheyenne Central has a lot of young kids that are doing a lot of good work. So, our kids are going to do what we always do, which is go out and do our absolute best and then kind of see where the cards fall. But we raced against Jackson last week, and I know we raced them the previous week, and we did close the gap there on them a little bit. So I think we're making some gains in some good places, and hopefully, another week of training and another opportunity. Hopefully we can be even closer.
What about the boys' side in 4A? Is this pretty much Sheridan's to lose almost?
Sheridan, boy, they are impressive. Those boys really did a nice job of working hard, I think, over the summer and building a cool team chemistry. Central's boys are pretty tough, too. Jackson's looked pretty good. But, yeah, I do think the team to beat is clearly Sheridan.
What about individually? It looks like Delilah has run very well for most of the season for your Natrona squad. What are the prospects of her trying to win, and who may be some of the individuals on the girls' side this year you think in 4A?
There's Finley over at Kelly Walsh. She does tennis most of the year, so we don't get an opportunity to race her very often. So, I know she came right out of the gate there and was in front of Delilah there the first race, and then Delilah got her this one. I think they have a nice little rivalry that's taken shape there. And then you have there's of course the Jackson girl and the Morrill girl from Cheyenne Central. So there's quite a few of them that I think are in a position to be capable of winning that meet, but nobody who's like clearly the standout. Okay. Which I think will be exciting. I think you'll have probably 3 or 4 girls who are capable on any given day of kind of throwing down a race that could make them a state champion.
What about boys' prospects individually? Is it a couple of the guys from Sheridan, a couple of the guys from Jackson kind of vying for it?
It's hard to tell. One of the things that's unique about cross-country, of course, is we all run on different courses.
Right.
And so times you can only kind of give so much weight to. Some of the Jackson boys certainly have looked good. I know there's some Central boys that are pretty fast. And Sheridan's real strength is honestly that they have an incredible pack of boys that can run very close together. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to have the front runner. It just means they're going to have a pack of boys probably up there. Definitely probably they're going to put a few in the top 10 for sure.
With that, I appreciate your time and have fun hosting state cross country there at Paradise Valley.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.